Imagine walking through streets filled with the smell of amazing food cooking on every corner. The sound of sizzling takoyaki balls, the bright neon lights reflecting off wet pavement, and the warm laughter of people enjoying life. Welcome to Osaka, Japan, the city that never stops eating, never stops smiling, and never stops surprising visitors from around the world. This incredible city has just been named the #1 trending destination in the world for 2025. And after spending countless hours exploring every hidden corner, talking to local people, and eating more food than I thought possible, I understand exactly why. Osaka is not just another Japanese city, it is the heart and soul of Japan, where ancient traditions dance with modern life, and where every meal becomes a celebration. Today, I will take you on a complete journey through Osaka. From the moment you step off the plane to the last bite of the most incredible street food you have ever tasted. I will show you places that guidebooks never mention, share secrets that only locals know, and give you the exact information you need to plan the perfect trip. By the end of this journey, you will not just know about Osaka, you will feel like you've already been there. You will know exactly where to stay, what to eat, how much to spend, and most importantly, why this amazing city should be at the top of your travel list. So grab a snack, because this journey will make you incredibly hungry and desperately want to book your flight to Japan. Osaka is Japan's kitchen, but calling it just that would be like calling the ocean just water. This city has a soul that you can feel in every street, every restaurant, and every conversation with local people. While Tokyo is the business center of Japan, Osaka is where Japanese people go to experience the best of their own culture. The people of Osaka have a saying that perfectly captures their spirit, kuromon, which means eat until you drop or spend all your money on food. This is not just a saying, it is a way of life. Osaka has more restaurants per person than any other city in the world, over 100,000 restaurants serving every type of food you can imagine. But what makes Osaka truly special is not just the quantity of food, but the passion behind it. Every takoyaki vendor, every okonomiyaki chef, every sushi master treats their craft like art. They wake up every morning thinking about how to make today's food even better than yesterday's. This dedication to perfection in simple things creates experiences that stay with you forever. The culture of Osaka is completely different from the rest of Japan. While most Japanese people are reserved and polite, Osaka people are direct, funny, and incredibly welcoming. They will start conversations with strangers on trains, invite you to try their food, and share stories about their city with genuine pride. This warmth is not something you find in guidebooks, it is something you experience. Osaka is also where Japanese comedy was born. The city has a sense of humor that runs through everything, from the funny mascots in every neighborhood to the playful atmosphere in restaurants. Even business meetings in Osaka often start with jokes. This spirit makes visitors feel welcome and relaxed in a way that is unique in Japan. The city perfectly balances old and new. You can visit a 1,400-year-old temple in the morning, eat lunch at a restaurant that has been family-owned for 300 years, and enjoy cutting-edge technology and entertainment in the evening. This balance is not forced. It happens naturally because Osaka people respect their history while embracing the future. Perhaps most importantly for travelers, Osaka offers authentic Japanese experiences at much lower cost than Tokyo. You can eat incredible meals for under $10, stay in excellent hotels for reasonable prices, and experience the same level of culture and excitement without the premium Tokyo prices. Flying to Osaka is easier than ever, with more international airlines adding direct flights every year. The city has 2 airports, and choosing the right one can save you time and money. Kansai International Airport, known as KIX, is the main hub for international flights. This airport is built on an artificial island in Osaka Bay, making the landing experience incredibly unique. The approach gives you stunning views of the city and ocean. From KIX, you have several options to reach the city center. The fastest option is the Airport Express train, called the Haruka. This comfortable train takes 45 minutes to reach Osaka Station and costs 1,600 yen, which is about $11. The train runs every 30 minutes and has large windows perfect for watching the Japanese countryside. You can reserve seats in advance online, which I highly recommend during busy travel seasons. The budget option is the regular train, which takes about 70 minutes and costs 920 yen, around $6. This train makes more stops, giving you a chance to see local neighborhoods that tourists rarely visit. Many travelers actually prefer this slower option because it provides a gentle introduction to Japanese daily life. For groups or families, airport buses cost about 650 yen per person and take 50 minutes, depending on traffic. The buses are comfortable and stop at major hotels, which can be very convenient if you have heavy luggage. Atami Airport is smaller and mainly serves domestic flights, but some Asian airlines use it for international routes. From Atami, the monorail and train combination takes about 30 minutes to reach downtown Osaka and costs around 500 yen. This airport is actually closer to the city, making it more convenient if you can find flights arriving here. If you are already in Japan, the bullet train experience from Tokyo is something every visitor should try at least once. The Shinkansen bullet train covers the 515 kilometers between Tokyo and Osaka in just 2 hours and 30 minutes, reaching speeds of 320 kilometers per hour. The cost is 13,500 yen for a regular seat, about $90, but this includes an experience that defines Japanese efficiency and technology. The bullet train experience begins before you even board. The stations are marvels of organization, with clear signs, helpful staff, and precise timing. Trains arrive exactly on time, not just close to on time, but exactly on time. The seats are comfortable, with more legroom than most airplane seats, and every seat has a power outlet and fold-down table. During the journey, you can see Mount Fuji on clear days, especially from the right side of the train when traveling from Tokyo to Osaka. The train also passes through several distinct regions of Japan, each with different landscapes, architecture, and even farming styles. The onboard food service offers special bento boxes designed specifically for train travel, with foods that taste good at room temperature and are easy to eat while moving. Once you arrive in Osaka, getting around the city is remarkably simple, especially for visitors who might feel overwhelmed in other major cities. Osaka's subway and train system is extensive, efficient, and increasingly foreigner-friendly. The Osaka Amazing Pass is the best deal for tourists. For 2,800 yen, about $19, you get unlimited travel on all subway lines and city buses for 1 day, plus free entry to over 40 tourist attractions. This pass pays for itself if you visit just 2 attractions and use public transport normally throughout the day. Most signs in the subway system now include English, Korean, and Chinese translations. The trains run every 3 to 5 minutes during peak hours and every 5 to 10 minutes during off-peak times. The last trains run around midnight, and the first trains start around 5 a.m., giving you plenty of flexibility for both early morning temple visits and late-night entertainment. Choosing where to stay in Osaka can completely change your travel experience. Each area offers a different perspective on the city, different types of food, and different atmospheres. Let me guide you through the best neighborhoods for every type of traveler. Namba is the beating heart of Osaka and the most popular area for first-time visitors. This is where you will find Dotonbori, the famous entertainment district with giant neon signs and incredible street food. Staying in Namba means everything is within walking distance: restaurants, shopping, nightlife, and major attractions. Hotels in Namba range from budget options at 6,000 yen per night, about $40, to luxury hotels at 25,000 yen per night, about $170. The mid-range hotels, costing around 12,000 yen per night, offer excellent value with comfortable rooms, English-speaking staff, and locations within 2 minutes of subway stations. The advantage of staying in Namba is convenience and atmosphere. You can step out of your hotel and immediately be surrounded by the energy of Osaka. The disadvantage is noise. This area never truly sleeps, so light sleepers might want to request rooms facing away from the street. For a local recommendation, stay near Namba Parks, a shopping complex built like a terrace garden. This area has the excitement of central Namba, but is slightly quieter and offers beautiful rooftop gardens where locals go to relax. Osaka Station area, also called Umeda, is perfect for travelers who want easy access to other cities or prefer a more business-like atmosphere. Many hotels here are connected directly to the train station through underground walkways, which is incredibly convenient during rain or extreme weather. This area has the highest concentration of department stores in Osaka, making it shopping paradise. The hotels tend to be larger and more international, with prices ranging from 8,000 yen for budget business hotels to 35,000 yen for luxury accommodations with city views. The Umeda Sky Building in this area offers one of the best views in Osaka, especially at sunset. Many hotels offer packages that include tickets to the observation deck, which can be a good value for travelers who want the full city experience. Shinsekai is the most authentic area to stay in Osaka, but it is not for everyone. This neighborhood represents old Osaka, with narrow streets, traditional restaurants, and the famous Shitenno-ji Tower. The atmosphere here is gritty and real, showing a side of Japan that many tourists never see. Accommodations in Shinsekai are mainly traditional ryokans, Japanese inns, and budget hotels. Prices range from 4,000 yen for basic accommodations to 15,000 yen for traditional ryokans with tatami floors and futon beds. Staying in a ryokan includes a traditional Japanese breakfast and the experience of sleeping on tatami mats. The advantage of staying in Shinsekai is authenticity and cost. You will eat where local people eat, shop where local people shop, and experience Osaka without tourist filters. The disadvantage is language barriers, fewer people speak English in this area, and amenities are more basic. Hotels in Namba range from budget options at 6,000 yen per night, about $40 to luxury hotels at 25,000 yen per night, about $170. The mid-range hotels, costing around 12,000 yen per night, offer excellent value with comfortable rooms, English-speaking staff, and locations within 2 minutes of subway stations. The advantage of staying in Namba is convenience and atmosphere. You can step out of your hotel and immediately be surrounded by the energy of Osaka. The disadvantage is noise. This area never truly sleeps, so light sleepers might want to request rooms facing away from the street. For a local recommendation, stay near Namba Parks, a shopping complex built like a terrace garden. This area has the excitement of central Namba, but is slightly quieter and offers beautiful rooftop gardens where locals go to relax. Osaka Station area, also called Umeda, is perfect for travelers who want easy access to other cities or prefer a more business-like atmosphere. Many hotels here are connected directly to the train station through underground walkways, which is incredibly convenient during rain or extreme weather. This area has the highest concentration of department stores in Osaka, making it shopping paradise. The hotels tend to be larger and more international, with prices ranging from 8,000 yen for budget business hotels to 35,000 yen for luxury accommodations with city views. The Umeda Sky Building in this area offers one of the best views in Osaka, especially at sunset. Many hotels offer packages that include tickets to the observation deck, which can be a good value for travelers who want the full city experience. Shinsekai is the most authentic area to stay in Osaka, but it is not for everyone. This neighborhood represents old Osaka, with narrow streets, traditional restaurants, and the famous Shitenno-ji Tower. The atmosphere here is gritty and real, showing a side of Japan that many tourists never see. Accommodations in Shinsekai are mainly traditional ryokans, Japanese inns, and budget hotels. Prices range from 4,000 yen for basic accommodations to 15,000 yen for traditional ryokans with tatami floors and futon beds. Staying in a ryokan includes a traditional Japanese breakfast and the experience of sleeping on tatami mats. The advantage of staying in Shinsekai is authenticity and cost. You will eat where local people eat, shop where local people shop, and experience Osaka without tourist filters. The disadvantage is language barriers, fewer people speak English in this area, and amenities are more basic.
The temple complex includes several buildings, each with different purposes. The main hall contains a statue of Kannon, the goddess of mercy, which has been prayed to for over 1,400 years. The 5-story pagoda, rebuilt multiple times throughout history, represents Buddhist cosmology with each floor symbolizing different elements of existence. The best time to visit Shitenno-ji is during morning prayer service at 6 a.m. Monks chant sutras while incense fills the air and early morning light filters through ancient windows. Visitors can participate by sitting quietly and experiencing authentic Buddhist practice. This service is free and open to everyone, regardless of religious background. On the 21st and 22nd of each month, Shitenno-ji hosts traditional markets where vendors sell antiques, crafts, and traditional foods. These markets have occurred for centuries and provide insight into Japanese traditional culture that remains alive in modern Osaka. Sumiyoshi Taisha Shrine represents pure Shinto architecture and spirituality. Built in the unique Sumiyoshi style that predates Buddhist influence in Japan, the shrine features distinctive curved bridges, bright vermilion buildings, and sacred grounds that create a sense of peace in the middle of the busy city. The shrine's famous arched bridges are not just decorative, crossing them is considered a purification ritual that prepares visitors for prayer. The main bridge, Sorohashi, requires careful attention to cross safely due to its steep arch, but the experience connects you to centuries of pilgrims who made the same journey. Sumiyoshi Taisha is especially beautiful during the New Year period when over 2 million people visit for Hatsumode, the first shrine visit of the year. However, for a more peaceful experience, visit on weekday mornings when only local people come for personal prayers. The shrine grounds include several smaller shrines dedicated to different aspects of life: success in business, safe travel, happy marriage, and protection of children. Each shrine has different ritual requirements, and watching local people perform these rituals provides insight into how ancient traditions remain part of modern Japanese life. Osaka Aquarium Kaiyukan is one of the world's largest and most impressive aquariums, but its design philosophy makes it unique among tourist attractions. Rather than simply displaying marine life, the aquarium recreates entire ecosystems from the Pacific Ring of Fire. The main tank, called the Pacific Ocean Tank, holds 5,400 tons of water and houses whale sharks, manta rays, and hundreds of other species in a space designed to replicate their natural habitat. Walking around this tank creates the sensation of diving through different ocean depths.
It's Eva, Mount Inari, accessible by a 20-minute train ride from central Osaka, offers one of Japan's most famous hiking experiences, the 10,000 torii gates of Fushimi Inari Shrine. However, most tourists only see the lower portions of the mountain and miss the most spectacular views and spiritual experiences. The complete hike to the summit takes 2 to 3 hours and passes through thousands of bright red torii gates donated by individuals and companies seeking good fortune in business. As you climb higher, the crowds disappear, and the experience becomes meditative and spiritual. The secret trail branches off from the main path about halfway up the mountain. This trail leads to a viewpoint that overlooks all of Kyoto and Osaka on clear days. Local hikers know about this spot, but it does not appear on tourist maps. The trail is marked only by small stone markers, and finding it requires attention to subtle signs. At the summit, the view extends across the entire Kansai region, including both Osaka and Kyoto. Early morning hikes allow you to watch the sunrise over this historic landscape, while surrounded by the spiritual energy of thousands of torii gates. For night photography enthusiasts, Umeda Sky Building offers one of the best observation decks in Asia. The building's unique architecture, to towers connected by a floating observatory, creates dramatic framing for cityscape photography. The secret to great photos from Umeda Sky Building is timing. The best light occurs 30 minutes before sunset, when the sky turns deep blue while city lights begin to illuminate. The observation deck also has an outdoor section where wind and weather create dynamic conditions for dramatic photography. The building's basement contains Tokimi Koji, a recreation of early 20th century Osaka streets complete with traditional restaurants, old-fashioned shops, and period decorations. This area provides great food and shopping in an atmosphere that shows how Osaka looked during its early modern development. Understanding Osaka's culture requires understanding why its people are different from other Japanese people. This difference is not accidental. It comes from centuries of history that shaped unique attitudes, values, and ways of expressing themselves. Osaka developed as Japan's merchant capital during the Edo period 1603 to 1868. While Tokyo, then called Edo, was the political center where samurai ruled, Osaka was where merchants created wealth through trade, innovation, and customer service. This merchant culture created values that still define Osaka today: directness in communication, focus on practical results, and the belief that making customers happy is the highest achievement.
It's Ava. The secret to enjoying Kaiyukan is understanding the feeding schedule. Each exhibit has feeding times throughout the day, and watching these sessions reveals animal behaviors and personalities that are not visible otherwise. The whale shark feeding at PM is particularly spectacular, as these gentle giants glide to the surface with grace that seems impossible for a special experience. Book the after-hours tour that allows small groups to explore the aquarium with special lighting designed to show nocturnal behaviors. Many fish are more active after dark, and the atmosphere becomes mysterious and intimate. This tour costs 3,500 yen but includes access to areas normally closed to the public. Now let me share hidden gems that most tourists never discover, but provide authentic Osaka experiences. Shitenno-ji Temple contains one of the most unique sites in Japan, a Buddha statue made entirely from human ashes. This temple practices a form of Buddhism that incorporates cremated remains into religious statues, creating physical representations of spiritual beliefs about life, death, and rebirth. The Bone Buddha, as it is locally known, was created from the ashes of over 200,000 people whose families donated their remains to create this sacred artwork. The statue stands 8 meters tall and creates a profound sense of connection between the living and the dead. This site is not morbid, but rather represents Japanese Buddhist attitudes toward death as a natural transition. Visiting Shitenno-ji Temple requires respect and understanding. Photography inside is prohibited, and visitors should maintain quiet, contemplative attitudes. The temple is free to visit and provides English explanations of the Buddhist concepts represented by the Bone Buddha. Spa World is a hidden gem that represents Japanese bathing culture in its most elaborate form. This massive complex contains 16 different themed baths representing bathing traditions from around the world: Roman baths, Finnish saunas, Turkish baths, and various Japanese hot spring styles. The Japanese floors of Spa World provide authentic onsen experiences without traveling to mountain hot springs. The water is heated using natural gas and contains minerals that are supposed to provide health benefits. The bathing areas are separated by gender, and proper etiquette requires washing thoroughly before entering any bath. Spa World also contains unique experiences like fish spas, where small fish eat dead skin from your feet, and bedrock baths, where you lie on heated stones while wearing special clothing. The complex is open 24 hours and costs 1,300 yen for adults, making it an affordable luxury experience. The hidden floor of Spa World is the rooftop garden, accessible with a small additional fee. This space contains outdoor baths with views of the Osaka skyline, and many local people come here to relax after work while watching the sunset.
This merchant heritage explains why Osaka people are more talkative and friendly than other Japanese people. In merchant culture, building relationships with customers requires conversation, humor, and personal connection. Osaka people still approach strangers with this merchant mindset. They want to create positive experiences and build relationships. The language differences between Osaka and Tokyo reflect these cultural values. Osaka-ben Osaka dialect includes words and expressions that convey warmth, humor, and intimacy more easily than standard Japanese. For example, ukini, the Osaka way of saying thank you, sounds more personal and heartfelt than the standard arigato gozaimasu. Comedy is central to Osaka culture in ways that visitors often do not realize. Osaka is the birthplace of Japanese comedy, and the city has more comedy theaters than any other city in the world. But comedy in Osaka goes beyond entertainment. It is a social skill that helps people connect with each other. Osaka people use humor to break tension, show friendliness, and create comfortable social situations. Even in serious business meetings, Osaka people often start with jokes or funny stories. This approach to humor as a social tool makes Osaka people seem more approachable and genuine to visitors. Yoshimoto Kogyo, Japan's largest comedy company, is based in Osaka and has been developing comedians since 1912. Many of Japan's most famous comedians come from Osaka, and the city's comedy style influences television, movies, and popular culture throughout Japan. For visitors, experiencing Osaka comedy can be incredibly entertaining even without understanding Japanese. Physical comedy, timing, and visual gags translate across language barriers. Several theaters in Osaka offer shows with English subtitles or international-friendly performances. The food culture in Osaka reflects deeper cultural values about pleasure, quality, and community. While Tokyo food culture emphasizes precision and formality, Osaka food culture emphasizes enjoyment and sharing. This difference shows up in everything from restaurant atmospheres to eating styles. In Tokyo, many restaurants have formal atmospheres where customers eat quietly and focus on the food. In Osaka, restaurants are social spaces where people talk, laugh, and interact with staff. This creates completely different dining experiences, even when eating similar foods. Osaka's kudorori philosophy, eating until you drop, is not about overeating, but about prioritizing food experiences as life's greatest pleasures. Osaka people believe that good food creates happiness, builds relationships, and makes life worth living. This philosophy influences how they approach meals, how they treat guests, and how they share their culture with visitors.
Ichiba. The shopping culture in Osaka also reflects unique values. While Tokyo shopping emphasizes luxury brands and status, Osaka shopping emphasizes finding good value and unique items. Osaka people take pride in discovering excellent products at reasonable prices, and they love sharing these discoveries with others. Shinseibashi is Osaka's main shopping street, stretching for 600 meters and containing over 200 shops. But the real Osaka shopping experience happens in the side streets and underground shopping areas, where local people find items that represent their personal style rather than following trends. American Village represents Osaka's approach to international culture. Rather than copying American culture exactly, Osaka people created their own interpretation of American style mixed with Japanese elements. The result is unique fashion, music, and artistic expression that exists nowhere else in the world. The relationship between Osaka people and their baseball team, the Hanshin Tigers, demonstrates the city's passionate character. Osaka people support the Tigers with incredible loyalty, even though the team has won the championship only once since 1964. This loyalty is not about winning. It is about community identity and shared experiences. Attending a Tigers game at Osaka Dome provides insight into Osaka character that no guidebook can explain. The fans create organized cheers for every player, sing team songs together, and maintain energy throughout the entire game regardless of the score. The atmosphere is more like a festival than a sports event. Even if you do not understand baseball, the cultural experience of being surrounded by thousands of Osaka people expressing their passion together is unforgettable. The fans welcome visitors enthusiastically and often teach foreign visitors the cheers and songs. Osaka's relationship with seasonal celebrations reflects the city's approach to finding joy in everyday life. While other cities might celebrate seasons formally, Osaka people create festivals and events that encourage community participation and fun. Cherry blossom season in Osaka includes not just viewing flowers, but elaborate picnic parties called hanami, where families, friends, and co-workers gather under blooming trees to eat, drink,
and celebrate together. These parties can last all day and often continue into the evening with lantern lighting and traditional games. The most popular hanami spots in Osaka include Osaka Castle Park, where over 4,000 cherry trees create a pink canopy over the historic grounds, and Kamasaka Onomiya Park, which stretches for 4 kilometers along the river with continuous cherry tree coverage. During peak bloom, these parks become temporary communities where strangers share food, join each other's celebrations, and create friendships that last beyond the season. Osaka people prepare for hanami weeks in advance, reserving spots with blue tarps, planning elaborate meals, and organizing group activities. The preparation is almost as important as the celebration itself, representing the Osaka approach of making ordinary moments extraordinary through careful attention and community effort. Summer festivals in Osaka called Matsuri, transform entire neighborhoods into celebration spaces. The most famous is Tenjin Matsuri, one of Japan's 3 greatest festivals, which includes boat processions on the river, traditional performances, and fireworks displays that light up the entire city. But smaller neighborhood Matsuri provide more authentic experiences. During summer evenings, local shrines host festivals where residents wear traditional yukatas, summer kimono, play festival games, eat special foods, and participate in traditional dances. These events welcome visitors warmly and provide opportunities to experience Japanese community life. The autumn season in Osaka focuses on food festivals celebrating the harvest. Osaka's Restaurant Association organizes events where master chefs create special menus using seasonal ingredients. These festivals allow visitors to taste foods that are only available during specific times of the year. Winter illuminations in Osaka reflect the city's approach to creating beauty and joy during dark months. The most spectacular is at Osaka Station City, where millions of LED lights create tunnel displays, moving patterns, and interactive installations. Unlike some cities where illuminations are simply decorative, Osaka's displays encourage interaction and participation. The work culture in Osaka differs significantly from Tokyo's formal business environment. Osaka business culture emphasizes relationship building, creative problem solving, and finding win-win solutions. Meetings often include meals, and business relationships often develop into personal friendships. This business culture creates a city atmosphere that feels more relaxed and welcoming to visitors. Service staff in Osaka are genuinely friendly rather than just professionally polite. They often go beyond required service to help visitors have better experiences, share local recommendations, and solve problems creatively. Choosing when to visit Osaka significantly impacts your experience, costs, and the activities available.
Ichiba. For heat-sensitive travelers, planning summer visits requires strategy. Schedule outdoor activities for early morning before 10 a.m. or evening after 6 p.m. Spend midday hours in air-conditioned locations like museums or shopping centers. And stay hydrated by carrying water and taking advantage of convenience store cooling areas. Autumn September to November provides the best balance of weather, costs, and experiences for many travelers. Temperatures range from 20 to 28 degrees Celsius 68 to 82 Fahrenheit in September, gradually cooling to 10 to 20 degrees Celsius 50 to 68 Fahrenheit in November. Early autumn September-October features comfortable temperatures, clear skies, and the beginning of fall foliage season. Late autumn November provides spectacular fall colors, cooler weather perfect for walking, and seasonal foods like persimmons, chestnuts, and special autumn dishes at restaurants. Autumn advantages include reasonable hotel prices 20–30% less than spring, comfortable weather for all activities, beautiful fall colors for photography, excellent seasonal foods, and fewer crowds than spring or summer festival seasons. The autumn foliage season in Osaka peaks in mid-November when maple trees turn brilliant red and ginkgo trees become golden yellow. The best locations for fall colors include Osaka Castle Park, Mount Inari, and traditional temple gardens throughout the city. Autumn is also harvest season for many Japanese foods, meaning restaurants offer special seasonal menus featuring fresh ingredients at their peak quality. This is the best time to experience kaiseki dining, as chefs create menus specifically designed to celebrate autumn flavors and ingredients. Winter December to February is the least popular season for international visitors, but offers unique advantages for travelers seeking authentic experiences and budget-friendly options. Temperatures range from 5 to 12 degrees Celsius 41 to 50 for Fahrenheit, with occasional snow but generally clear, sunny days. Winter advantages include the lowest hotel prices of the year 40 to 50% less than spring, minimal crowds at popular attractions, special winter illuminations and decorations, unique seasonal foods, and authentic experiences of Japanese winter culture. Winter illuminations in Osaka are spectacular and often overlooked by international visitors. Osaka Station City, Nakanoshima Park, and Dotonbori create elaborate light displays that transform the city into a winter wonderland. These displays typically run from mid-November through February and are free to enjoy. Winter foods in Osaka include special hot pot dishes, seasonal sweets, and comfort foods designed to warm the body during cold weather. Many restaurants offer special winter courses that are only available during cold months.
The New Year period December 29th, January 3rd provides unique cultural experiences, but requires special planning. Many restaurants and shops close during this time, but temples and shrines host special ceremonies, food stalls, and cultural activities. Over 2 million people visit Sumiyoshi Taisho Shrine for Hatsumud First Shrine Visit of the New Year, creating incredible cultural experiences, but also massive crowds. For winter visitors, packing layers is essential. Indoor spaces are well heated, but outdoor temperatures can be quite cold. Bringing a warm coat, comfortable walking shoes, and accessories like gloves and scarves ensures comfort during outdoor sightseeing. The key to choosing the best time to visit Osaka is matching your priorities with seasonal advantages. If experiencing cherry blossoms is your primary goal and budget is not a concern, spring is ideal. If you want authentic cultural experiences and don't mind heat, summer offers unique festivals. For balanced weather and reasonable costs, autumn is perfect. For budget travel and winter illuminations, winter provides excellent value. Planning your Osaka budget accurately requires understanding not just average costs, but how different choices affect your total expenses. Let me provide detailed budget breakdowns for different travel styles, along with money-saving strategies that can significantly reduce costs without sacrificing experiences. Budget travel $5070 per day is completely achievable in Osaka with smart planning and willingness to experience the city like local people do. Accommodation costs for budget travelers range from 2,000 to 4,000 yen per night, $13 to $7 for hostel dormitory beds. The best budget hostels in Osaka include J. Hopper's Osaka Universal, which costs about 2,800 yen per night and includes free breakfast, Wi-Fi, and bicycle rental. Capsule hotels, a uniquely Japanese experience, cost 3,000 to 4,500 yen per night and provide private sleeping pods with shared facilities. For slightly more comfort, budget business hotels like Toyoko cost 5,000 - 6,000 yen per night and include private bathrooms, free breakfast, and central locations near train stations. Food represents the biggest variable in budget travel. Street food meals cost 300-800 yen to $5, with takoyaki, okonomiyaki, and convenience store meals providing filling, delicious options. Convenience stores in Japan offer surprisingly high-quality prepared foods, including fresh sandwiches, rice balls, and hot meals for under 500 yen each. Budget restaurant meals cost 800 to 1,500 yen $510 for lunch sets at local restaurants. These sets typically include a main dish, rice, miso soup, and pickles, providing complete nutrition and authentic flavors. Evening meals at the same restaurants cost slightly more, around 1,200 to 2,000 yen.
Transportation costs 800 yen per day for unlimited subway and bus access with the Osaka Amazing Pass. This pass also includes free entry to over 40 tourist attractions, making it an exceptional value that often pays for itself with just 2 attraction visits. Entertainment and attractions for budget travelers can be minimal due to the Osaka Amazing Pass benefits, but budget an additional 1,000 to 2,000 yen per day for attractions not covered by the pass. Shopping and miscellaneous expenses. Total daily budget breakdown: accommodation 3,000 yen plus, food 2,000 yen plus, transportation 800 yen plus, attractions MISC 1,200 yen 7,000 yen 47 United States dollars per day. Mid-range travel $101.50 per day provides comfortable accommodations, flexible dining options, and access to most attractions without budget constraints. Accommodation for mid-range travelers includes comfortable business hotels and mid-range properties costing 8,000 to 15,000 yen per night $53,100. Hotels like Hotel Grandview Osaka offer excellent locations, English-speaking staff, and amenities like fitness centers and multiple restaurants. These hotels often include breakfast and have direct connections to train stations. Food expenses for mid-range travelers allow dining at good restaurants for lunch 1,500 to 3,000 yen and dinner 3,000 to 6,000 yen, while still enjoying street food and casual meals occasionally. This budget allows trying special experiences like kaiseki lunch courses, premium sushi, and famous restaurant specialties. Mid-range travelers can afford taxi transportation when convenient, private tours or experiences, and don't need to worry about small transportation costs. Budget 1,500 to 2,500 yen per day for transportation, including occasional taxis and day trips to nearby attractions. Attraction and entertainment costs for mid-range travelers include premium experiences like private food tours 8,000 to 15,000 yen, special attraction access, souvenir shopping, and cultural activities like tea ceremonies or cooking classes. Total daily budget breakdown: accommodation 12,000 yen plus, food 6,000 yen plus, transportation 2,000 yen plus. Attractions, activities for 1,000 yen 24,000 yen 160 United States dollars per day. Luxury travel 300 plus USD per day provides access to the finest accommodations, exclusive experiences, and premium services that create unforgettable memories. Luxury accommodation includes 5-star hotels like the St. Regis Osaka, Conrad Osaka, or traditional luxury ryokans, costing 25,000–60,000 yen per night 167,400 USD. These properties offer exceptional service, prime locations, luxury amenities, and often include breakfast, spa access, and concierge services.
Fine dining represents a major expense and opportunity for luxury travelers. Michelin-starred restaurants cost 15,000–40,000 yen per person for dinner, but provide world-class culinary experiences. Kaiseki restaurants, premium sushi experiences, and exclusive chef's table dinners create memories that justify the expense for food enthusiasts. Luxury transportation includes private cars with drivers, first-class train travel, and helicopter tours. Private day tours with expert guides cost 30,000–50,000 yen, but provide personalized experiences and access to locations unavailable to regular tourists. Exclusive experiences for luxury travelers include private temple visits, after-hours museum tours, exclusive shopping appointments, and cultural experiences designed for small groups. These experiences cost 10,000–30,000 yen per person, but provide unique access and personalized attention. Money-saving strategies that work for all budget levels can significantly reduce costs without sacrificing experience quality. Timing visits during shoulder seasons: late autumn, winter, early spring excluding cherry blossom season can reduce accommodation costs by 30–50. Many hotels offer early booking discounts for reservations made 60+ days in advance. Food costs can be reduced dramatically by eating lunch at restaurants that serve expensive dinners. Many high-end restaurants offer lunch courses for 30–50 less than dinner courses, providing the same quality ingredients and preparation with smaller portions and simpler presentations. The JR Pass provides excellent value for travelers visiting multiple cities. The 7-day pass costs 29,650 yen 198 USD, but includes unlimited travel on most JR trains, including bullet trains. This pass pays for itself with just one round trip between Osaka and Tokyo. Free activities in Osaka include temple and shrine visits, walking through traditional neighborhoods, enjoying public parks and gardens, window shopping in major districts, and participating in seasonal festivals. These activities often provide more authentic cultural experiences than paid attractions. Shopping strategies can reduce souvenir costs significantly. Department store basement food courts de Pachika offer high-quality packaged foods at much lower costs than tourist shops. Traditional markets sell authentic crafts and foods at wholesale prices. Tax-free shopping for visitors spending over 5,000 yen provides 10% savings on eligible items. Convenience store meals and services provide excellent value throughout Japan. These stores offer ATM access, printing services, hot food, fresh groceries, and travel necessities at fixed, reasonable prices. Learning to use convenience stores effectively can reduce daily expenses significantly. Group travel can reduce per-person costs through shared accommodation, group discounts at restaurants, and split transportation costs. It's Ava. Many hotels offer family rooms or connecting rooms at better per-person rates than individual bookings. Successfully navigating Osaka requires understanding both obvious practical matters and subtle cultural nuances that can make the difference between a good trip and an extraordinary one. Language preparation significantly impacts your Osaka experience, but you don't need fluency to have amazing interactions with local people. Learning just 10-15 basic phrases creates opportunities for meaningful connections and shows respect for local culture. Essential phrases include Ohayo gozaimasu, good morning, Konnichiwa, good afternoon, Arigato gozaimasu, thank you very much, Sumimasen, excuse me, I'm sorry, Eigo ga dekamasu ka, do you speak English, and Tasakite kudasai, please help me. Osaka people appreciate any effort to speak Japanese and often respond with extra helpfulness and friendliness. More importantly, learn Osaka-specific expressions that locals use daily. Ukinai is the Osaka way of saying thank you and creates immediate smiles from local people who appreciate visitors learning their regional dialect. Nandainen is a humorous Osaka expression similar to, "What are you talking about?" that can be used playfully in appropriate situations. Download essential smartphone apps before arrival. Google Translate with camera function allows real-time translation of signs, menus, and written text by pointing your phone camera at Japanese characters. The offline translation feature works without internet connection, which is crucial in subway tunnels or areas with poor signal. Google Maps works excellently in Japan and includes public transportation directions with exact train platforms, walking directions, and real-time delay information. The app even shows which car of the train to board for fastest station exits. Hyperdia is a specialized app for Japanese train schedules that provides more detailed information than Google Maps, including exact costs, travel times, and alternative routes. This app is particularly useful for planning day trips to nearby cities. Money and payment systems in Japan remain largely cash-based, despite technological advancement in other areas. Always carry sufficient cash, as many restaurants, shops, and services do not accept credit cards. The general rule is to carry twice as much cash as you think you'll need. ATM access requires planning because most Japanese ATMs do not accept foreign cards. 7-Eleven convenience store ATMs reliably accept international cards and are available 24 hours throughout the city. Post office ATMs also accept foreign cards but have limited operating hours. Japan Post Bank ATMs, found in most post offices, typically offer better exchange rates than hotel currency exchange services. Withdrawing larger amounts less frequently reduces ATM fees, but balance this against carrying large amounts of cash.
IC cards like ICOCA Osaka's regional card or Suica simplify transportation and small purchases. These rechargeable cards work on all trains, subways, buses, and many convenience stores and restaurants. Purchase them at any train station and reload as needed. The cards also work in other Japanese cities, making them valuable for multi-city trips. Cultural etiquette in Osaka is generally more relaxed than other parts of Japan, but understanding basic principles shows respect and creates positive interactions. Shoe removal is required when entering temples, traditional restaurants, some hotels, and any private homes. Always check for shoe removal areas at entrances and follow the lead of other visitors. Many places provide slippers for indoor use. Bowing remains an important greeting and thank you gesture, but handshakes are also acceptable for international visitors. A slight bow when meeting people, receiving service, or saying goodbye shows cultural awareness and respect. Train etiquette includes not eating food except for bullet trains, speaking quietly, offering priority seats to elderly or disabled passengers, and not blocking doors during station stops. Osaka people are more talkative on trains than in other Japanese cities, but maintain respectful volume levels. Restaurant etiquette varies by establishment type. In casual restaurants, calling sumimasen to get staff attention is normal and expected. In formal restaurants, wait for staff to approach. Never tip. Excellent service is standard, and tipping can actually cause confusion or offense. When eating with chopsticks, never stick them vertically into rice. This resembles funeral rituals, and don't pass food directly from your chopsticks to someone else's chopsticks. These actions have religious significance and are considered very rude. Shopping etiquette includes not opening packaged items before purchasing, not haggling over prices except at some traditional markets, and accepting receipts politely even if you don't need them. Many shops offer tax-free shopping for tourists spending over 5,000 yen. Bring your passport to qualify. Safety in Osaka is exceptional by international standards, but taking basic precautions ensures worry-free travel. Violent crime against tourists is extremely rare, but petty theft occasionally occurs in crowded areas. Keep copies of important documents, passport, visa, hotel reservations separate from originals. Many hotels provide document copying services free for guests. Store copies digitally in cloud storage accessible from your phone. Emergency numbers include 110 for police, 119 for fire, ambulance, and most operators have access to English-speaking staff. Many police boxes Koban throughout the city have officers who speak basic English and provide directions, lost item reports, and emergency assistance. Health considerations for Osaka include excellent medical care but high costs for visitors without travel insurance. Prescription medications may not be available in Japan, so bring sufficient supplies for your entire trip. Over-the-counter medications have different formulations than Western versions. Summer heat and humidity can cause dehydration and heat exhaustion. Stay hydrated by drinking water regularly, seek air-conditioned spaces during peak heat hours 11 a.m. for p.m., and watch for symptoms like dizziness or excessive fatigue. Winter temperatures require warm clothing, but most indoor spaces are well heated. Temperature differences between outdoor cold and indoor warmth can be dramatic, so dress in layers that can be easily adjusted. Communication strategies help overcome language barriers and create positive interactions with local people. Japanese people often understand more English than they feel comfortable speaking, so speaking slowly and clearly helps. Write down hotel addresses and important locations in Japanese characters to show taxi drivers or ask for directions. Learning to read katakana, the Japanese alphabet used for foreign words, helps identify familiar foods and brands written in Japanese characters. Many restaurant menus include katakana versions of international dishes. Body language communication works well in many situations. Pointing at menu items, using hand gestures for numbers, and smiling universally convey positive intentions. Japanese people often use gestures and drawings to communicate with visitors, creating fun and memorable interactions. Technology tips for staying connected include renting pocket Wi-Fi devices or purchasing prepaid SIM cards for data access throughout Japan. Many airports offer these services, and rental companies provide multiple device options for different group sizes and data needs. Free Wi-Fi is available in most hotels, major train stations, convenience stores, and tourist areas, but coverage is not as comprehensive as some other countries. Having backup data access ensures navigation and translation capabilities at all times. Time zone adjustment affects most international visitors to Japan. Osaka is UTC+9 with no daylight saving time changes. Adjusting sleep schedules gradually before departure and getting sunlight exposure during Japanese morning hours helps reduce jet lag effects. Seasonal preparation requires different strategies depending on visit timing. Spring visitors should book accommodations early due to cherry blossom season demand. Summer visitors need sun protection, cooling towels, and lightweight, breathable clothing. Autumn visitors should bring layers for changing temperatures. Winter visitors need warm coats and appropriate footwear for occasional snow or rain.
As we reach the end of this complete guide to Osaka, I want you to imagine yourself walking through the streets we've explored together. Picture yourself tasting your first perfectly made takoyaki while standing in a bustling Dotonbori alley. Feel the steam rising from a hot okonomiyaki as you cook it yourself at a traditional restaurant. Experience the peaceful morning atmosphere at Sumiyoshi Taisha Shrine as local people begin their daily prayers. Osaka is not just another travel destination that you visit, photograph, and leave behind. This incredible city becomes part of who you are. Every meal teaches you something new about Japanese culture. Every conversation with local people shows you the warmth and humor that defines Osaka's character. Every temple visit connects you to over 1,400 years of history that continues to shape daily life in modern Japan. The practical information I've shared today, the transportation details, budget breakdowns, cultural tips, and hidden gem locations, provides the foundation for your Osaka adventure. But the real magic happens when you use this information to create your own unique experiences. When you discover your own favorite takoyaki stand, when you find your own peaceful moment in a temple garden, when you create your own connections with the people who make Osaka special. Remember that being named the world's #1 trending destination for 2025 means that Osaka is being discovered by travelers from around the world right now. This presents both opportunities and challenges. The opportunity is that infrastructure and services for international visitors continue improving, making your visit easier and more comfortable. The challenge is that popular locations may become more crowded, and authentic experiences require more effort to discover. This is why the hidden gems and local insights I've shared become even more valuable. While other visitors crowd around the famous signs in Dotonbori, you can find authentic experiences in Hazenji Yokacho. While others wait in long lines at famous restaurants, you can discover incredible food at neighborhood places where local people eat daily. While others take standard photos at Osaka Castle, you can capture unique moments during sunrise visits or seasonal illuminations. Your Osaka adventure begins with a single decision, choosing to experience Japan's most authentic, delicious, and welcoming city. Whether you have 3 days or 3 weeks, whether you're traveling on a tight budget or ready to splurge on luxury experiences, whether you speak Japanese or are learning your first phrases, Osaka welcomes you with open arms and incredible food. The city offers something special for every type of traveler. Food enthusiasts will discover flavors and techniques that redefine their understanding of Japanese cuisine. History lovers will walk through 1,400 years of continuous cultural development. Architecture admirers will see everything from ancient shrine designs to cutting-edge modern buildings. Photography enthusiasts will find endless subjects from neon-lit streets to peaceful temple gardens. Culture seekers will experience authentic Japanese life, mixed with Osaka's unique regional character. Most importantly, Osaka provides opportunities for human connections that transcend language barriers and cultural differences. The merchant spirit that built this city creates an atmosphere where strangers become friends, where meals become celebrations, and where every interaction leaves you with stories to share for years to come. If this complete guide has inspired you to explore Osaka, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more hidden travel gems and detailed destination guides. Your support allows us to continue creating comprehensive content that helps travelers experience destinations authentically and meaningfully. Leave a comment below sharing which aspect of Osaka excites you most. Are you dreaming about the street food experiences? Planning to visit during cherry blossom season? Interested in the hidden temples and cultural sites? Or perhaps you've already visited Osaka and have your own recommendations to share with fellow travelers. Share this video with friends and family who might be planning trips to Japan or looking for their next adventure. Osaka provides experiences that create lifelong memories, and sharing these opportunities helps more people discover what makes travel truly transformative. Your next adventure awaits in Osaka, the city where every meal is a celebration, every conversation becomes a friendship, and every moment reminds you why travel enriches our lives in ways nothing else can. The only question remaining is not whether you should visit Osaka, but when you'll book your ticket to Japan's most delicious and welcoming city. Thank you for joining me on this complete journey through Osaka. Until our next adventure together, keep exploring, keep tasting, and keep discovering the incredible experiences that make our world so beautifully diverse and endlessly fascinating.